G'day, Ziggy D here, and welcome to my teaser video for the upcoming patch 1.2.4 for Path of Exile. This patch brings some absolutely electrifying new additions to the game. I'd like to again thank Grinding Gear Games for helping me to make these awesome teaser videos, and I'd also like to give a shout out to Vincefect, whose awesome music you'll hear in the background of this video. The guy gives out all his music for free, it's incredible. First up, the long-awaited Herald of Thunder is making its debut. If you want to finally get some revenge on those painful Storm Herald Nemesis rares, then now is your chance. This new skill adds lightning damage to your attacks and spells at the cost of some mana reserved, very similar to Herald of Ice and Herald of Ash. Its unique mechanic, however, is that upon killing a shocked enemy, lightning will continuously strike enemies in an area around you. GGG developer Rory said that this area is slightly larger than that of an Ice Nova, though its effective area can be increased with the increased AoE support gem and AoE passives. Herald of Thunder cannot shock enemies itself, so you'll need to use another skill to shock enemies for it to work. However, Herald of Thunder can keep itself going if one of its lightning strikes kills a shocked enemy. Although Herald of Thunder cannot shock, it can produce other elemental effects. Rory said that the testing team found that if you have 3 dragons, Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ice, and Pyre, you can get a self-sustaining thing going where the Herald of Ice will shock and the Herald of Thunder will freeze and shatter. He said that although it wasn't super efficient, it was a lot of fun. The final, and perhaps most important thing to note about Herald of Thunder, is that it also gives you super rad lightning hands! A nice finishing touch to your Lightning Valkyrie cosplay. Next up, they say lightning doesn't strike twice, but in this particular patch that isn't quite true, because I've also been given some insider information that the skill codenamed Lightning Touch has been given its final name, Lightning Tendrils! This should dispel any notions of Dominus-style Touch of God builds, but it does raise the question, what sort of tendrily things will this skill do? Don't ask me, I don't actually know, it's super top secret apparently. Patch 1.2.4 also brings with it some awesome new cosmetic microtransactions, 2 of which I can show off in this video, the Seraph Sword and Seraph Shield skins. That was a pain to say. The shield skin can be applied to any shield, and the sword skin can be applied to one-handed maces, axes, scepters, and of course, swords. These complete the Seraph set, so if you've already collected the armor and wings, then you can now finish things off with your weapon and shield. And now, to finish up, I'm just going to identify this interesting looking staff I found. Wow, by Chris Wilson's beard, would you take a look at that thing?